Yo, what's going on, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing one of my calls. It was a triage. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what a triage is, it's essentially where someone already books onto the calendar and they want a setter to basically call them to make sure that they have the money and to figure out basically what was the reason for booking the call, right? And you typically only want to do triages if people, um, if you have a large influx of people booking calls and like you just want to make sure that they for sure have the money. And yeah, that's basically it. So let's get into it.
Hey, is this Richie?
Yeah.
Hey, man, this is Aaron with Passive Channels and Jordan Mackey. Just giving you a call because I see you filled out our form and you booked a call with us for tomorrow at 9 a.m. EST. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome, man. Yeah, wonderful. I also see that you spoke with us 2023, I
Did I?
believe, as well.
2023,
Yeah.
maybe. I might have, yeah.
Okay, cool. Man.
I just got off the phone with somebody else. I'm trying to make a decision which one I'm gonna go with. And Jordan, they said this was with Matt Parr. Jordan said that he trained Matt Parr, and Matt Parr people said that's not true.
Keep in mind, Matt Part is a competitor of ours, so our off-runner Jordan did train him, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, so we actually have evidence on that. If you go to our website.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
that's why I call it confusing. I mean, I thought that was weird, but anyway,
Yeah,
it really
I mean,
don't
have you
matter to
seen our
me.
website?
I mean, I don't really care. You know, but
Yeah.
it was just the fact that they said no, he's been in it since he's been 14 and blah blah blah.
Cool, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen our video, but yeah, I mean, it's literally on our website.
Oh
But,
yeah,
hey,
I
cool.
remember seeing it. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but cool, man. Okay, cool. So I mean, so you're trying to think if you want to go with them or with us. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see the difference. I mean, because I they were telling me that. Well, I don't know you guys because I haven't heard your spiel yet. So, but are you very familiar with y'all's program?
With who?
Are you familiar with your program that you're in the passive channels?
Yeah, well, I mean, I work with a company, man. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you were just a closer. You know, all these places are different. But anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
I guess like what is it that you're looking for, just to see if we'd be able to, help you make the decision.
I guess some one-on-one, really getting the channel.
So the reason why I asked what is it that he's looking for is because he's in between choosing two programs. So whenever you have someone who's indecisive or who's looking at multiple programs for whatever product or service that they're looking for, you want to figure out what it is that they're looking for and then what will be the deciding factor, which you're going to hear me ask here in a bit, right? And then they'll let you know, like, okay, if you had all the programs stacked beside each other, what is specific that you're looking for? Right? If you can create your dream program, what is it that you're looking for? I'm looking for this, this, and this. Okay, boom. Now let's see which one of those programs that you've been speaking to or that you saw online aligns with that. So is it this one? Is it this one? Like, is it this one? We basically want to, what we're doing is essentially like we're having them build their own bear, if that makes sense, from Build-A-Bear. And then we have things on the ground, basically like, or on the table that aligns them with it, if that makes sense.
Off and being able to create multiple channels. And do you guys strictly use AI, or
No?
What do you think about AI? Because AI can't do the editing, they said.
Yeah, so we actually teach you multiple ways on how to make videos. So one, obviously yourself. Two, we'll show you how to hire the right people, which red flags to look out for, so that way you're hiring the right people and you're not wasting tons of money on Fiverr and Upwork, right? And then three, we give you specific AI tools and softwares to use as well.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And okay.
So you say you're looking for one-on-one help. You want to be able to create multiple channels.
Yeah.
And then what else?
I think that's it. In using, I guess you kind of answered it. Using AI, it seems like I'm getting conflicting things here. Like some people say don't use AI. Some people say AI is the best thing since sliced bread because it's making everything easy.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why people say not to use AI is because if you use AI for strictly every single thing, every single aspect of your video, I mean, we'll talk more about this tomorrow with Grant, but I mean, it is a higher likelihood of getting your channel is shut down, or just not getting demonetized. But it just depends, which is what Grant will go over with you more tomorrow. But yeah, you can definitely use aspects of AI. We encourage that.
Gotcha. All right. How fast do you get somebody to the 4,000 views and the 1,000 subscribers? I mean, that just takes time, or do y'all have a strategy to get there quicker than
as far as getting monetized quicker and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's both ways, to be honest with you, right? I mean, you can get monetized within just a few days if need be, because we have a network that we use. So, I mean, not a few days, sorry. We can get you a monetized channel within a few days. And then as far as getting monetized, it'll take, around like 30 to 45 days. Or you can go the organic route, and it could go to Shootforce anywhere between like 1 to like 3 months. But yeah, if you want to get monetized quicker, we could definitely help out with that.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Now, the reason why, typically I wouldn't have given him this much information, but I mean, he is in between looking at different programs and stuff like that. So I wanted to give him, the information, just a little bit, not everything, just a little bit as to, like, what we do. So that way he can kind of like make a decision from there if he does want to go our route or if he wants to go with Matt Barr. Because at the same time, my job is to filter people from hopping on the closer's calendar and not waste our time and basically to see if they have the money and if the intent is there, right? If they have those 3 things, okay, boom, I'm booking them on. But if they don't, then, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel the call.
And then I was going to ask for you, like, what would be the deciding factor? Because I'd hate for you to, hop on like multiple calls with people, trying to figure out things. Like, I'm sure you just want to get started right away. Like, what's
So right there, again, I asked what would be the deciding factor, and notice how I framed it in his best benefit, right? Like, yeah, man, like for you, what will be the deciding factor for you to choose, for you to move forward like with the program, right? Because I'd hate for you to keep on hopping on these calls, like 5-10 calls, trying to figure out what it is that you're looking for. So what would be that deciding factor, right? Always gonna place it back in their best benefit, because then from there they're able to, feel like they're being listened to, they're heard, and then that's also building trust.
Oh, the cost, how much is it?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, a good goal to shoot, or a good budget to shoot for is anywhere between 3 to 7K. That's what we recommend.
Why did? No, I'm talking about to join you guys' course.
Oh yeah, Grant will go over more tomorrow, but I'm just saying, like, as a budget wise, do you have anywhere between 4 to 7K?
For what? What you need to join?
For that, and also for, like, to invest within your YouTube business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and then I mean, Grant will go over everything with you tomorrow, and nuts and bolts. I just wanted to talk with you because I know you have scheduled.
So that question, like, sometimes can be a bit tricky, just because like people will get a little iffy about finances. Because he was like, the only difference that will be the deciding factor is the price, right? And looking back on this, I probably should like, yeah, I mean, obviously the price, right? But like, like what's more important to you, the price or actually the price of getting, or of because on his type form on his application, he had said he wanted to, what did he say? He wanted to be, I think, financially free or something like that. So like, yeah, man, obviously the price, but like, what would be more important to you, the price of being financially free or actually being financially free, right? Oh no, being actually financially, really, why is that, right? Oh, because X, Y, Z. So I want to get him into results-based thinking instead of just like thinking about this from an expense perspective, right? I want to shift this perspective from thinking a cost-based thinking to results-based. And the way you do that is by asking him, right? And then you're going to hear later on here in this call how I reframe his mind on how I reframe him. It's solid.
Talk to us in 2023. And then also,
has
I'm not sure if
has anything changed since 23 or not?
Yeah, we've updated a lot of stuff because YouTube's always changing. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. And then okay, cool. Well, I mean, with that being said, I'm curious, like, what has you interested in getting your own channel? Because on here you said your name retirement.
Passive income. Yeah, to create passive income. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Is there anything in particular?
No. I mean, I actually just like the model of great content and helping people.
Okay.
Yeah, and then getting paid for it. Wow, how's that?
Yeah.
The great content, you're helping people solve a problem, and you get paid for it. Good God Almighty.
Do you have an idea to like what type of people you want to help? Like what type of content?
Probably in the tech or health, wealth, relationship type of niche. One of them. I mean, I eventually want to have 12 channels.
Okay.
Yeah. 12 passive channels, all in the health, wealth, relationship, tech niche, and maybe travel.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And then it looks like. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Does that seem impossible?
No, Def. I was just curious because everyone gets into YouTube for like a different reason.
For
so I was
different
curious to see yours. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like on here so you're nearing retirement and you just want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would like a another stream of income if I can.
Ideally, how much would you like to be making with this per month?
Like 4,000
a month. Okay.
Yep.
Now, is that like kind of like the perfect goal or just phase one?
Just a goal, you know,
Okay.
1,000 a week. You know, if you can do that, I can double it probably eventually.
Okay.
But you know, I haven't seen zero money online, so I'm kind of skeptical.
Really?
Yeah, because I just haven't, and I don't even know anybody making money online. You know, personally, like
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
I mean, like,
just mhm.
and that's why. I mean, everybody always shoots out $10,000 and are claiming they're making this and that. Like I don't know anybody that does that.
Yeah. Well, just because like we don't know anyone who does it personally, does that mean that it's not real?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
Because how long have you been actively trying to make money online for?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Probably 15 years.
Wow. What have you been doing the past 15 years?
Amazon,
FBX?
writing books on Amazon, blogging. What else? Affiliate marketing. Yeah, nothing's worked. But I mean, I'm not saying that stuff don't work. I'm sure it does. Obviously, it does. But
Well, why do you feel like it didn't work for you?
I don't know, man. We'd be on here forever if we're gonna talk about that.
Well, I got time, man. Right?
It really pisses me off. Really, so I really don't want to talk about it.
So right there, this is really good because obviously I struck a nerve, right? I hit something, and I hit a pain point right there, right? He had mentioned that first off, his limiting belief is like he's skeptical. He doesn't know if he can make money online or if it even is possible. He doesn't know anyone doing it. And then I said, well, just because we don't know anyone that's personally doing it, does that mean it's not real? And he's like, no, obviously, like, it doesn't mean that. Okay, cool. Well, how long have you been trying to make money online for? 15 years, right? 15 years is a long time for someone to try something and not get any results at all. And they keep on trying. And clearly he's not happy about that at all. So my thought process, I'm like, okay, boom, he's been trying for 15 years. He hasn't seen any results, but he knows that it does work because he just said it. So why isn't it working for him? And he is like, he kind of doesn't want to talk about it. It's a long story. So now I'm keeping that in my head and I'm writing this down for the closer to say, hey, dive deep on this right here because I struck something and he doesn't want to talk about it right now. And you'll hear it here in a second as well.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's understandable because how I like to think about this, man. And can I make a recommendation just to help you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because like us saying that, like, and I understand it's totally right to be skeptical, especially if you've been trying for the past 15 years and not making any money. Like, obviously, we ourselves haven't made any money, right? But obviously, there is a way to where you can make money online. So my thought process was like, okay, well, my experience, I haven't made any money, but there's still the possibility to make money. But if I continuously keep on thinking, like, I don't even know if this is real and things like that, how does that thought process serve us? Like, do you think that's going to help us?
It don't, because, you got to run in it too positive. You got to be on the hope and wish plan. That's for damn sure. But if you think it's negative, it ain't going to work.
Exactly, right?
But I'm from, like, I close loans for mortgage companies, for example, right? Which you probably don't have any clue how to do it, right? I could take, the point I'm making here real quick is, I could take you and say, hey, man, I can show you how to make 1,000 a week part-time. And I could do it. I already wrote a book about it. There's steps by steps. And I can have you making 1,000 a week part-time by being a signing agent for mortgage companies. You see what I'm saying? So I'm in the belief that creating YouTubes, somebody can show me how to do it. I would think, because I can show somebody how to become a signing agent. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So someone's out there for you. You just don't know who.
Right.
Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, because I was curious. I was going to ask, man, like, a lot of people, after trying for so long, like, they were just giving up. Like, why? What makes you keep on?
Well, stubborn. I got money. Stubborn and got money. That's why.
Okay. Yeah, and that, I guess, quote, I wouldn't call it stubborn. Well, I guess you could, but persistent, right?
Yeah, persistent.
I would have dove deeper right here, just looking back on it, on, like, what do you mean you have money? Like, the fact that you have money, like, means that you have the ability to keep on investing to yourself, or like throwing money away? Like, what do you mean by that, looking back on it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I already know for a fact, like, and I'll talk to Grant. I'll let Grant know about everything, right? But to see how we can help out. But I know, like, you do a killing at this, man. I just feel like you need, like you said, the right direction, the right one-on-one help to get there.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely let him know about this.
Well, not to have. What have you done? Have you made money online, or you just
Yeah.
a closer? Are you okay? So okay. So
yeah, man. I mean, I will be able to say like this stuff is real, man. Like you can.
oh yeah. Well, the point? Yeah. I mean, I'm glad I'm talking to somebody that's done something, but it seems like you're doing something else. See, part of my brain is like, okay, so why are you talking to me on the
Skepticism.
phone? Why aren't you optimizing more channels?
Yeah, I mean,
Huh?
who's to say I'm not doing both, right?
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
talk. Yeah, that is good. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't confirm nor deny if I have multiple channels and I'm optimizing. I just said, who's to say I'm not doing both, right? And I flipped it on him because it sounds like he has like, that skepticism is there as far as like seeing that this is working out. And I let the closer know that. At the same time, though, still reframed him just a bit, just because I didn't want to like go deeper on that, just because it is a setting call, and that's more so for what the closer is supposed to do. But I did get enough for him to be able to say and actually hop on the call.
Because I mean, like that's the thing with this, man. You only need 5 to 10 hours a week to put into this.
Right.
I'm not sure if you know yet, but it's only
Yeah.
5 to 10 hours a week. So
And then from there, I redirected the conversation towards him having enough time to be able to do this.
it's not a full-time job that you're doing, right? You just manage
Right.
a channel, speak to
Yeah.
some of your team members if you have some, if you want some, and then hop on coaching calls. That's really it. And
Perfect.
I'll have Grant go over the basics with you tomorrow. Oh, I do want to ask too. Did you get that video that we sent over as well?
No, I did not.
Okay, here let me text you right now.
All right.
It should come from a 402 number. Let me know if you.
Okay. I got this guy phone. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
got
Yeah,
it.
so
All right.
just watch
Hey,
that.
Richie, this is Aaron.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. So just watch that before your call tomorrow. It's at 9 a.m. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're all good to go from
yeah.
there.
Oh
Other
yeah,
than that,
and I've seen some of Jordan's testimonials. I mean, I'm a believer, man. Don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
I'm just because some of his testimonies were strong. Like from people that really wanted to thank him.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's all about the individual too. Like partly my blame is, man, I go from this to that to this, and really don't get any traction on nothing.
Oh, like kind of like shiny object syndrome.
Yeah, exactly. I'm probably the
Okay.
poster child.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm glad that you're aware of that because that's always the first step. But like, how do you think we can get rid of that and overcome that?
Yeah, well, I think getting me on a beaten path and hopefully see some results quickly or something, staying focused. I mean, I wish there was like, some people create roadmaps on courses and just say, okay, hey, well, the first week is just all about this, where we're going to build that foundation. When you build a house, you build the foundation first.
Mhm.
And just go from there.
Okay. So you need a path or a roadmap to be able to keep you focused on this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have that, and I'll be able to have Grant go over that with you tomorrow
Okay.
as well.
All right.
Perfect. And I appreciate you being transparent, man, because that's like,
Oh yeah,
You know,
that's.
that's-
I mean, I got
to being helpful.
you asked some questions that sparked a little anger in me, but the anger is towards myself because it is,
Mhm.
and I mean it to be act like I'm angry at you, but it's all directed to me.
Yeah, and I mean, what I will say, man, is like, don't be so hard on yourself, right? Like, I understand, you're angry, but at the same time, though, like the fact that you're aware of this is the first step to actually reaching your goals. Now, what's next is now that you know what you need to do, now we're going to get you some one-on-one guidance to help you get there.
Yeah.
Right. And I
Yeah.
mean, like you said, you're stubborn. So like when you direct that stubbornness towards the things that you want, plus you have the one-on-one help, I mean, the sky's the limit.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
So right there, he had just mentioned how like I had asked him some questions that provoked that anger inside of him, right? Because he's angry at himself because clearly he hasn't been making any type of money at all for the past 15 years online, and he's been trying to make money online, but he has not at all. So he's angry at himself, right? He's wondering, why the hell haven't I made money in the past 15 years? So when I asked him those questions, that made him realize, like, oh shit, like it's been 15 years and I haven't made shit. Like, what have I been doing? And then if I was to go deeper, which he told me he kind of didn't want to on a setting call, which is fine, right? But if I would have went deeper, we would have found out the real reason of why he's been limiting himself from that. So now that I have all this evidence, right, and I have all these notes that he has some limiting beliefs, right, and he needs help being directed onto a path, a roadmap to keep him focused, I'm letting the closer know, hey, dive deep on his skepticism, him not making any money for the past 15 years, and him having shiny object syndrome, and how we need to keep him focused on a direct path. And from there, all the closer needs to do is just dive deep on those points that I just mentioned, and then boom, sky's the limit. So let's see what's next.
Cool. Well, I mean, have you down for 9 a.m. tomorrow. If
Okay.
you need anything, Richie, don't hesitate to reach out. You have my number. You have my email.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow in the morning.
This is Aaron, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, that's my son's name.
Spelled the same way?
His is Aaron.
Yep, that's mine too. That's
Yep.
cool.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Awesome, man.
Thanks.
We'll see you tomorrow morning. You take care.
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, that was the call. I think it was a pretty solid call. Definitely think I could have done better certain parts as far as asking him like, why 4K a month? Why is that, important for him to make? And then obviously the other point I made as well. But other than that, I thought it was a solid call. So if you guys have any tips or anything else that you guys feel like I should delve deeper on, let me know down in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this call review. If you have any questions, write down in the comments as well, or DM me on Instagram. It's in the description. And like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.